Police in Irving were asked to go to a home and check on a woman. They got there, had to break in, and then found she'd been murdered. Fox 4's James Rose is in that Irving neighborhood tonight with more on the murder investigation. James.
Right, Steve, about 4 o'clock, Irving police arrived at this home here in the 2400 block of West 11th Street in Irving. We're told a co-worker of a woman that lives here wanted a welfare check. So police had they had not seen or heard from this woman in a while. Now, police say when they arrived, no one answered the door and there were no signs of forced entry, but police say they saw something from the outside that concerned them. So they forced their way into the home and found a woman in her 60s dead inside. There were signs, police say, of foul play. Officer James McClellan talks about what detectives are doing inside the crime scene right now.
They're going to photograph the scene thoroughly. They're going to gather any evidence that might be present. Obviously, they're going to look for any weapons, any other items of evidence that might have been left behind, whether that might be any blood evidence or any trace evidence of that sort. And then, of course, again, once the medical examiner is called, then that will help steer the investigation the way it needs to go.
Now, police have not positively identified the woman inside, but neighbors say a mother and her 3 daughters live there. Now, police also say they have not had any prior 911 calls to this residence. Steve?
All right, James, tough to tell behind you with the dark how close homes might be in the neighborhood there, but is it in a position where maybe neighbors heard or saw something that might help police? Do we hear anything like that?
I've talked to all the neighbors all the way around, and so have the cops. That's one of the things they wanted to know. The police were asking them if they saw or heard anything. Neighbors I talked to say they did not see or hear anything, and that's kind of a key if police want to know if they heard anything, because that could mean screams or a struggle or perhaps even a gunshot. But at this point, very early on in this investigation, and police have not tipped their hand to let us know exactly what they found inside that crime scene. They say they want to find out more from the medical examiner. They want to finish their forensic investigation of the inside of the home, the crime scene, and then steer their investigation in the direction they believe it needs to go.
Okay, Steve. Great. James Rose in Irving tonight. Thank you.